Let's start Module 3, Core Solutions. The outline of the Module 3. Here you will learn about core Azure solutions, Azure management tools. So in the Azure solutions, we have Azure Internet of Things. In the Azure Internet of Things is the ability for devices to garner and then relay information for data analysis. We have Azure IoT Central, is a fully managed global IoT Internet of Things SaaS solution that makes it easy to connect, monitor, and manage IoT assets at scale. And we have Azure IoT Hub is a managed service hosted in the cloud that acts as a central message hub for bidirectional communication between IoT applications and the devices it manages. We have Azure Sphere is a secured high-level application platform with built-in communication and security features for internet-connected devices. Next, we go through big data and analytics services. We have Azure Synapse Analytics. It's a cloud-based enterprise database warehouse. And then we have Azure HD Insight. It's a fully managed open source analytics service for enterprises. Then we have Azure Databricks. It's an Apache Spark-based analytics service. We have then we have artificial intelligence and machine learning services, such as Azure Machine Learning. It's a cloud-based service to develop, train, and deploy machine learning models. Then we have cognitive services. It's quickly to enable apps to see, hear, speak, understand, and interpret a user needs. Then we have Azure Bot Service. It's used to develop intelligent enterprise-grade bots. We have serverless computing, such as Azure Functions and Logic Apps. Azure Functions is an event-based code running your platform to run your service and not the underlying infrastructure. Azure Functions, it's an event-based code running for your service and not worried about the underlying infrastructure. We have Azure Logic Apps. It's used to automate and orchestrate tasks, business process, and workflows to integrate apps. Then we have tools to develop your apps with DevOps and GitHub, such as Azure DevOps, development collaboration tools including pipelines, Kanban boards, and automated cloud-based load testing. We have GitHub, software development hosting with version control, source code management, and bug or task management. We have GitHub Actions for Azure. It's used to automate software workflow to build, test, and deploy from within GitHub. Azure Dev Test Labs quickly create environments in Azure while minimizing waste and controlling cost. We have Azure management tools such as Azure Portal, Azure PowerShell, Azure Mobile App, Azure CLI, Azure REST API, Azure Cloud Shell. You can use any of these tools except Mobile App to perform the tasks which can be done through the GUI. They in turn talk to Azure Resource Manager, which is a management layer, in order to make any changes, create, delete, or modify to the resources. Then we have Azure Advisor. Azure Advisor analyzes deployed Azure resources and make recommendations based on the best practices to optimize Azure deployments. It's reliable, security, and under Azure Advisor, we have sections like reliability, security, performance, cost, and operational excellence, where the assets or resources are analyzed and provided recommendations. From the diagram, you can see how does it look. And then we have Azure Monitor. It's a resource that maximizes the availability and performance of applications and services by connecting. Azure Monitor maximizes the availability and performance of applications and services by collecting, analyzing, and acting on telemetry from cloud and on-premise environments. It includes application insights, log analytics, smart alerts, automation actions, customized dashboards. We have Azure Service Health. It's used to evaluate the impact of Azure service issues with personalized guidance and support, notification, and issue resolution updates. Azure Service Health provides a personalized view of health of Azure services and regions being used. It is about communication regarding outages, about planned maintenance and Azure and planned maintenance and other health advisories. And if we talk a little bit more about Azure Resource Manager templates, and then we have Azure Resource Manager templates. Azure Resource Manager templates are JavaScript object notation, which we commonly refer as JSON files, that can be used to create and deploy Azure infrastructure without having to write programming commands. So on the right hand side, you can see there is a resource manager template and non-template infrastructure as a code. So in the resource manager template, one template is submitted, and in the non-template infrastructure as a code, you make multiple imperative put calls to the Azure resource manager and the resource providers in order to make the things work. So the ARM template, it's a declarative syntax, repeatable results. It is used for orchestration, automation, modular files, built-in validation, exportable code. If we quickly review the module, we went across Azure services related to IoT, big data, analytics, and development tools. We saw Azure Resource Manager, and we talked about Azure monitoring tools such as Azure Monitor,